You ask Amazon for a refund. The money comes back. Then a message tells you not to return the product. Keep it. That sounds like unusually generous customer service. But sometimes taking the box back would cost more than giving it to you for free. Amazon is extremely good at moving products in one direction. A seller sends inventory into the system, a fulfillment center stores it, software routes your order, workers and machines pack it, a delivery network moves it to your door. That entire machine is built to push a box forward. A return forces the machine into reverse. Now the product has to leave your house, reach a drop-off point, join other returns, travel to a processing location, get scanned, opened, inspected, graded, and sent somewhere else. If it is still in perfect condition, it may go back on sale. If the packaging is damaged, Amazon may repackage it. If it can no longer be sold as new, it might be listed as used, returned to the seller, liquidated, donated, or sent into another recovery process. Amazon says the vast majority of returns follow one of those recovery paths. A returned product does not automatically go into the trash. But every path costs something. Imagine a customer returns an $18 desk lamp. The seller does not compare $18 with $0. The real question is how much value can still be recovered after the return completes its journey. The lamp may need a shipping label, someone has to transport it, someone has to receive it, someone has to inspect it. The box may need replacing, the product may take up warehouse space, and if it can no longer be sold as new, its resale value may fall before it reaches the shelf again. So the calculation looks less like can we get the product back, and more like this: expected resale value minus transportation, processing, storage, and risk. If that number is negative, the cheapest return route may be no return at all. Amazon calls this a returnless resolution. A refund or replacement is issued, but the buyer keeps the original item. Sellers can create rules around price ranges and eligible products, and Amazon can process the outcome automatically. For inventory fulfilled by Amazon, the normal path is different. A customer sends the item back to a fulfillment center where it is evaluated for sellability. Returnless resolutions create an exception, close the customer's problem without bringing the inventory home. And this detail matters. Amazon is not always the company absorbing the loss. Many products on Amazon belong to independent sellers. The platform may deliver the message and run the system, while the seller funds the refund and decides which products can qualify. That is why Amazon Let Me Keep It can describe several different business decisions hiding behind the same customer screen. The system also cannot offer this to everyone, every time. If customers knew that complaining about a product always produced free merchandise, the savings from avoided shipping would quickly become losses from abuse. Amazon says eligibility controls apply to both sellers and customers, and sellers can limit or disable returnless rules.
The decision is a balance. The expected cost of bringing the item back versus the expected cost of refunding it and letting it disappear from the system. This also explains why two customers can return similar products and receive different instructions. One item may be valuable enough to inspect and resell. Another may be damaged, cheap, awkward to ship, or expensive to process. The result is not a universal act of kindness. It is a routing decision. The strange part is that the cheapest warehouse can sometimes be your house. Once Amazon tells you to keep the item, it no longer needs a label, a truck, a receiving scan, an inspection table, a new box, or a shelf. One short message removes an entire chain of work. And the message creates a second benefit. Easy returns make an online purchase feel less risky. You cannot touch the product before buying it, but the promise of a simple refund makes pressing the button easier. So the return system is not only cleaning up after a sale, it helps create the sale in the first place. That is the larger business lesson.
Convenience often looks like generosity from the outside. Inside the system, it is usually an equation. Customer trust, recovered value, labor, transport, storage, and fraud risk. Amazon did not forget that it paid you back. It calculated the journey in reverse, and discovered the most expensive place for the box to travel?